Wow.
All right, we're the Hebrew Israelites, coming week in and week out to prophesy the downfall and destruction of this wicked kingdom, known as spiritual Babylon, daughter of Babylon, spiritual Sodom in Egypt, which I would say is America. First and foremost, we want to start by giving all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, another day in hell. All right, another day closer. All right, to get delivered out of here. All right, this is your kingdom. All right, this ain't our kingdom, man. So-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans need to repent before it's too late. All right, so-called white people are the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's
all
right.
And your time is about to be up.
And peace and salutations to the brothers throughout the earth pushing his word.
Come.
Forget about the brothers.
That's right.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
That's right. He had but a short time, man. All right, it says, woe unto you, man. And all the inhabitants, man. You see what's going on, man? All the plagues coming upon this place, man. People getting judged left and right. All right, the brother did a video on the brother, not a brother, but, you know, technically your brother. You know what I'm saying? What's that musician dude?
Andre Harrell.
Andre Harrell. You know what I'm saying? Judgment's going left and right, man. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, hey, man, the devil's out here, man. The devil's out here. He had but a short time. So he's going to ramp up. He's going to use any and every way, man. All right, so you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, need to wake the hell up, man. All right, this is not your rest. All right, you got a dude that got judged about what? A few months ago, man. Ahmaud Arbery, you know what I'm saying? If I pronounce his name right.
That's about this week, wasn't it?
He got judged. He got shot. He got shot up back here. Just now, it's starting to ramp up. After the video came out. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Our people are getting mad. Our people are getting angry, but they still in denial. All right, who the devil is, man. They still thinking that, all right, Esau's your friend, man. Esau's out to kill you, man. He's the cunning hunter, man. He'll smile in your face, all right? And then he'll cut your head off at the first chance, man. You won't be satisfied with blood, man. Brothers get that. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I got
Since you said that the devil has but a short time, I wanted to grab this. This is Job chapter 20, verse 4.
Yep.
Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? The joy of a hypocrite for the moment. You know Esau, all right, he's the ultimate hypocrite, man. The ultimate actor, man. The ultimate false accuser. He's the devil, man. He's the adversary to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right? Most High created, all right, Esau, all right, which is his sword. All right, but his triumphing is short, man. He had but a short time, man. All right?
Look, alright, I'm starting at the top. This is Revelation chapter 20. It says, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit, and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
1,000 years, man. All right? You know, the scriptures talk about 1,000 years is nothing but a drop to away to the days of eternity, man. All right? But that 1,000 years, all right, Esau is being bound up, all right? In a physical form, which we understand who the devil is, man. And just a spiritual demon, Satan, all right? Then in a physical form, we know who he is, man. If not where, who is he, man?
You know?
Well, you brother got a piece of most like you got more on that.
He's more on that, but
Can you bring out his quick piece up because they've been doing what you said.
This is a rock 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
That's right. All right. This is the good news, man. This is the gospel, man. The gospel is hid, all right, to those who are lost, man. You're not gonna see. You're not gonna see that rust, all right, in the wicked, who your enemy is, man. You don't even see who your enemy is, man. All right. That's just the worst thing to be, man. You in the middle of a war. You don't even know who you're fighting. Hey, man, you're just y'all just gonna be sheep to the slaughter, man. Y'all just gonna be sheep to the slaughter.
This get back on what you were saying, what the brother was saying about Jake, like what it's gonna take for you Jakes to pop out, man. What is it? This Genesis 49 and verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion and as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up?
We know our people are in a docile state, man. You know, and you know, Judah, man, Judah was a warring tribe, man. You know, the Most High put the spirit on them. They were taking out all kinds of people, man, in the ancient world. But now, fast forward to today, you know, they're in a docile state. You know, and they need the spirit of the Most High to rouse them up. You know.
Continue on in Revelation 20 and 30, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed for a little season.
That's right. Loose for a little season, man. Just like the brother brought out in Job, man. All right, the joy of a hypocrite is but for a moment. All right, you Edomites, man. Hey, man, y'all joy is gonna be, hey, man, your joy is gonna be cut short out here, man.
Well, shit, they joy already through.
Right. Like, this is your kingdom? I was gonna do a video. You know how in, what's that movie, Black Panther? He's like, is this your king? Is this your kingdom? This is it? Right. Like, really? This is the worst, man. Like, this shit is the worst, bro. It's awful.
I mean, Salaki, in our kingdom, ain't no way in hell we gonna let a group of Edomites come on the street corners and curse us out in our own kingdom, man. That's not gonna happen, man. All right? Because you know, right now we got 30 million people in unemployment, man. But in the kingdom, it's gonna be 0%, man.
Oh man.
All right? Every Edomite will have a job, man.
Yep. You ain't gotta worry about unemployment in the kingdom of heaven. You're gonna have plenty of that.
Bronze on back.
Say he's
The water, bro. It's like,
yeah, that was it on that. What you was reading out? Yeah.
this is Job 27 and 8. It's like 7. Let mine enemy be as the wicked, as he that riseth up against me as the unrighteous. For what is the hope of the hypocrite? Though he have gained, when Most High taketh away his soul? Will God hear his cry when trouble cometh upon him?
That's right. The Most High hates hypocrites, man. He hates liars, all right? This whole witchcraft, all right, even these words, man. Esau creates all these different words and bywords, man. All right, all these terminologies, man. Being a homophobic, being a transphobic. What the hell is these words, man? This is all witchcraft. This is all hypocrisy, man. Making these words. What's another one? What's the type of, what's it called? Trying to degrade a real man's role.
Toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity. Come on, man. That's real hypocritical. How's masculinity toxic, man? You know? Well, ultimately, hey, these hypocrites, hey, they got a day for them. You know? They joy but for a moment. This is Ezekiel 39, verse 14. And they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land, to bury with the passages those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months shall they search.
After all of the destruction, the bodies are mounted up. You know, somebody's got to do the cleanup work, the dirty work. Somebody's got to get their hands dirty. You know, and the people that are going to do that is going to be, you know, our slaves, man. The nations. They're going to be burying the dead, man. You know, because they're going to be cast around like dung on the ground.
Right.
So they're going to be working, man. They're going to be working real hard too. You know, and if they don't, we're going to put our foot in their ass.
Right.
Well, we're going to do that anyway.
Yeah, but we gonna do it more. You know, if they ain't doing what we say.
That's right.
Brothers got something. So
Yeah, I got one. This Psalms chapter 2. Hey, let me start from the top. This Psalms chapter 2 verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
That's right. So, yeah. Can you read that one more time?
This Psalms chapter 2 verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Why do the heathen rage, man? All right? These people actually believe that the Moabites are going to be the next rulers of the planet Earth, man. So much so they're starting to sell up all their stocks to Chinese, man. All right? The Chinese are all over there in Africa, all right, setting up shop like they're going to be the next rulers of the earth, and that's a damn lie. All right? The Chinese will not be the next rulers of the earth. They can't even damn drive a car. How the hell they gonna rule the earth? All right?
This Psalms chapter 2 verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
The vain thing is thinking that that anything other than Israelites ruling after this abysmal place called America, Babylon the Great. All right, once it falls, anybody else than Yahweh Shemal Shai ruling this earth is vain, man. All right, all else rulers will come under the foot of the Israelites, man. All right, the Most High will be the ruler of the next earth, not some weird-looking Moabite. All right.
It says, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together.
That's right. They set themselves and they take counsel together. All right. Pursuant back to Psalms 83. All right. So they take counsel with each other with the United Nations. All right. With all these different weird councils that they're trying to figure out a way to stop the Israelites. That's not going to happen. All right. The Israelites are the next rulers on the earth. You're looking at your next kings, man. All right. Lord willing, we are part of that number. All right. We're going to have sex slaves in the kingdom. All right. All Edomite women will be under the rule of an Israelite man. All right.
It says, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together.
That's right.
Against the Lord.
Against the Lord. All right. That's who they're trying to take counsel. They already talking about building an elevator. All right. From ground floor here on the earth up into the heavens, man. Tom Cruise is talking about making a movie in space off of SpaceX. Who made SpaceX? Elon Musk, the devil himself. All right. You think you're gonna run away from this judgment, man? You're wrong. You're sadly mistaken, Esau. All right. You're trying to chip everybody. You're your big brother in everything. All right. But guess what, man? Your same devices are gonna be a snare unto you. Yeah.
This is the book of Nahum. This is 1 verse 9. It says, what do you imagine against the Lord?
What do you imagine against the Lord, man? You think you're going to destroy the Lord's chariots? You think you're going to stop the Lord from when he wants to make his return? All right? You dumbass Americans think you're going to be able to stop what's coming to this earth? You're not going to be able to stop the Lord Yahweh Shemal Shai, man.
That's right.
All right? You're imagining a vain thing. All right? If you think your fighter jets are going to be able to stop Yahweh Shemal Shai and his chariots, you've lost your damn mind.
That's right. He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up. Second time.
Read that one more time.
It says he will make. It says this is Nahum 1 and 9. What do you imagine against the Lord, Yahweh?
That's right.
He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up. Second time.
That's right. He will make an utter end to this captivity that we're in right now.
That's right.
This is the end. All right. All right. Unlike some of you jakes that think that Esau's Japhet, man, you lost your damn mind. You gonna get put to death unless you repent, man. All right. But this is the end, man. The Lord is not gonna allow us to be afflicted anymore, man. We're doing the work that we're supposed to do. All right. That the Lord commanded us from birth. All right. From the beginning. All right. And so he said that this is the last time. You know how he told us? He said that there will be rumors of wars. All right. That was going on in the ancient world too. But this war, all right,
pursuing back into Revelation, it talks about the third woe. All right, we're past World War II. World War III is around the corner. All right, so we know the time that we're in. This is the end. Obviously, look at this place. This place is done, man. This is supposed to be a bustling street in Atlanta. All right,
It's a lot, bro. Just to land back on that Nahum 1 and 9, it says affliction shall not rise up a second time. That means that we're not going to be under another oppressive regime.
that's it.
So Moab is not going to get the torch.
That's right.
How is Moab going to get the torch? If Moab gets the torch, then we in bondage again.
That's right. We got to go through all. See, when you're not examining the scriptures correctly, when you're not examining the scriptures, when you're not actually going into history, when you're not doing the things that it takes to be a man of the Lord, really studying, understanding what the subject matter is saying. All right, you're saying that Esau is not the so-called white man. You're saying a lot by making that statement, because now what you're saying is we're going to have to come out of this captivity. All right, go back to our land, come out of that land, come out of our land, then come back into the actual Esau and go through this all over again. You're saying a lot, Slacker. Slacker. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 9, verse 1. And he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Read that one time.
Zlaki. It says, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
It's all right. That's right. He said, measure the time diligently, man. All right? To be circumspect. Understand what's going on. Look around, man. It's not like it's hard to see. Even the damn devil knows what time it is, man. You got Jakes out here in Atlanta waiting to go buy some damn Jordans, man. You Jakes are Lord, you've lost your mind. You know why you're doing that? Gun sales are going out through the roof. All right? You know about that Jake down in Brunswick. There's going to be many more Jakes like you getting shot on camera. All right?
It says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right. So the Lord said he gave us a timetable. All right? He said that there was going to be many things that's going on.
It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world.
Is that not going on right now? Is there not earthquakes in diverse places? All right? You had one that was pretty major in Haiti, but you know what? On the west coast of California, that one they've been talking about the big one for years now. All right? The one that's going to be 10 point whatever. All right? Uproars of the people right now, right? Is that not going on in the world? Everywhere you go, people are pissed off. All right? People are poor. 33 million people are unemployed, man. That's going to cause an uproar, man. And guess what? It's at the perfect time, because the summer is just getting ready to come in a few months. Well, actually a month, Salaki. In about a month. The summer is going to be here, man, and people are going to be tired of, one, sitting in the house and not doing anything, and two, their bills are going to keep mounting while they're sitting in the house.
It says, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonderful, and wonder and powerful works, and endings, and effects and signs, and everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works, and by faith, whereby ye have believed.
That's right. And it goes into, and the precept for that is when you go into, when the Lord says when he returns, shall he find faith on the earth. See what I'm saying? And that faith is going to be not only just the words that you're speaking, but actually living by those words. All right? Knowing that the Lord is going to save the elect. We know that. Now we're doing our best to want to be that elect that he saves. That's what we're doing. That's why we're doing what we're doing. All right? So we can make sure of our election, making of our calling of it.
God. It says, shall be preserved from the said perils, shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
That's right. Going into Romans 8:29, he knew from the beginning. The Lord, Yahweh, all right, the Most High, Yahweh made us, and he understood who was his elect from the beginning, man. He predestined, all right? So this story, that's why we're so bold. That's why we're bold as lions to come out here and tell you to your face that your kingdom's going to be destroyed. Because the heavens, the victory has already been won in the heavens, man. It's already been written. We're just living out the actual battle itself.
but the battle's already won. You've lost, all right? If you are a Babylonian or in the spirit of a Babylonian, you're going to lose. You've already lost, all right? That's why we tell our people to repent, all right? To repent and come out of the ways of Babylon the Great, man. Or if you don't, this is what's coming for you.
Yup. Just land back Slovakia. Because, you know, majority of the so-called rap industry and all that, they all satanic and all that.
That's right.
We already read in Revelation 20 that the Satan had on a short time. So
That's right.
they all, you know what I'm saying? They go on the wrong side, man.
Well, they know that, here's the thing. They all know, I mean, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of them know that who they are. They know who they are. When we was in camp, what about a few months ago, the actor Nate Parker, all right, he came up to camp acting like he was like one of, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to take our picture. You know what I'm saying? So they know who we are. All right, they know what's going on. They know that they're Israelites, and that's what's going to make their destruction even worse, because you know, and hey,
God.
go ahead.
It says, then shall they be a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
That's
And
right. No, go ahead.
It says, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
That's right. You should dwell in torments, man. You know this word. That's even for you Israelites that's in this truth and fall out or fall away. You know what I'm saying? You know this word, man. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. You know what when you signed on that dotted line, you knew exactly what you was getting yourself into, or you should have. That's why the Lord said, "Be circumspect in all your ways, man. In all thy ways."
This is Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
That's right. Be wise in all you're doing, man. Or try to, you know, pray to the Lord for faith, wisdom, and understanding in all your ways, man. And that the Lord directs your steps, man. Therefore, he can direct your steps out of this damnation. Because this place right here is done, man. Look around, it's done, it's over. There's no mirth in this city anymore, man. Or any city in America. All right?
But redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is.
And the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is to destroy Babylon the Great.
That's right.
To bring America to its knees, literally. Okay? America is done. And these people know it. But they're trying to hold on to any semblance of so-called normalcy, all right? So they can feel better, all right, about their situation. But it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse and worse and worse, all right? The Lord ain't even thumbed his nose yet. You people already bugging out. The Lord ain't even crackled his knuckles yet to get ready to punch this place, all right? And you're already bugging out, Slack.
And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit.
That's right. Be not drunk with the wine of Babylon the Great, man. Because this place right here have you drunk on some delusional shit. All right? You think that America's going? You think that those chariots that which the Department of Defense, said that those chariots are actually real. All right? Those are so-called UFOs. All right? You think you're going to be able to you think you'll be able to defeat something that can fly 7,000 miles per hour? You've lost your mind. All right? You're going to lose badly. All right? So if you're on the side of America, you're on the losing side. Go ahead, bro.
Bring it, Jeremiah.
This is Jeremiah 51, verse 7. Babylon hath been the golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand. Jeremiah 51 and 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
That's right. Flee out of Babylon. Now, that doesn't literally mean get on an airplane and flee out of Babylon the Great. No, that's not what that means. It means to flee mentally, all right, away from the ways, or really flee away from the ways of Babylon the Great. Really the so-called white man and his ways, man. Because the scripture says to envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. All right? So that when we say to flee away from Babylon, that's what we mean. All right? So to remove yourself from out of the ways of Babylon is to almost ensure your salvation. We don't know if you're gonna be saved, but you got a good chance. All right?
Come. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
Hey, it goes back to that time, man. That time where this is the time right now. The rumors of wars. All right, you got uproars of people. You got earthquakes throughout the earth. You got all of these things going on, man. And you telling me that America's gonna be able to soldier through all of this, and there's nobody else. You people are bugged out, man. There's no other way to really put it, man.
Yeah. It says, verse 7, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand.
Babylon has been a golden cup. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, man. He used Babylon to get all these other nations drunk.
Cup. It says, Babylon has been the golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken.
That's right. He made all the earth, all these other kings drunk. All right, with their philosophies, man, with their ways. They've bought into actual Babylon's BS or idolatry. All right, and for that they're now pissed off because now they know that they gotten a raw deal out of it. All right, they got a raw deal, and ain't nothing they can do about it but destroy this place.
That's right. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
That's right. They're pissed off. All of them. Even the ones that are so-called allies to America. They're mad. All right. The scripture talks about your mother shall be sore confounded against you. Yep. All right. Which is the UK. All right. The Brits. Yep. They're pissed off with this place. When you go travel abroad, they always talk about you dumb Americans. All right. And how stupid you are. How you don't think through before you make a decision. But that's the American way. But that's why you're going to get nuked off the earth.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 3. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. And mine eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity.
That's right. The Lord will not have pity on Babylon the Great, man. All of everything that you select.
So now, what you gonna add? When you go into that Ezekiel the 7th chapter, that was actually speaking about Jacob. You know.
Oh yeah. So
you can apply that to Babylon as well.
That's right. You go ahead, bro.
It says, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come, and end is come. The end is come, it watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so like the brother's going into, this is the end, man. You know, America don't got much time left, man. You know, it's gonna be rewarded for all its abominations, man. This is the sinful kingdom, man. You know, it's gonna be destroyed off the face of the earth, man.
Right.
You know, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet out here, man. You know, because you reap what you sow, man. You know, ultimately this land is bloody, man, and the only way that this land can be cleansed is by the blood that was shed therein, man.
Right.
You know, so just expect mass death and destruction to come to this place. You know what I'm saying? And nothing else. Like the scripture says, the end is come. The end is come. You know, evil is come, man. That's it. You know, bad times, man. You know, because right now, what a lot of these people are saying, like I be listening to the radio, and they be like, oh, the economy's gonna push back up. They're gonna, you know what I mean? They be doing their little ads and stuff. I be like, man, that's not what the script say. The script say that this is it.
Oh man, I was gonna not get it no more, but I'm not gonna get it. This is Isaiah 29:9. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. You know, these people are just delusionalizing, man. They just so through, man. Most High had gave them that drink, you know what I'm saying, of just delusion. Actually, just continue on.
They can't let it go, neither. They can't let the old ways of America, because they say, oh, when this is over, That's all they say. When this thing is over, we're gonna go back and you know, they're bugging, man. I be driving around, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. It'd be like, I be seeing on Edomites' houses something posted, "This too shall pass." It'd be like, this place is finished, man.
Heaven's earth shall pass with fervent heat. You know what I'm saying? Verse 10, it says, "For the Lord Yahweh hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers and the seers hath he covered."
Yep. It says, the scripture says that there, in Ezekiel, that they'll be made dumb, you know, ultimately, man. And, you know, their tongue will lead to the roof of their mouth, man. You know, this place is just like the brother was saying, a strong delusion, man.
Oh yeah, let him bring
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 11. It says, "And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness."
Yeah, strong delusion, man. You don't know what's going on, man. Everybody's just thinking that, you know, America's gonna kick back up and the economy is just gonna zoom into like eternity or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're gonna come back, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be flying cars and futuristic, you know what I'm saying? They be thinking real deep about they lay all their eggs in America, man. They don't have no other way. It's the only way they have, man. They're gonna be destroyed with this place, man.
Yeah, that was it on that. Shamar got a quick
describing Babylon the Great and how the Lord had a hand, you know, basically raised up this devil. You know what I'm saying? So this is Daniel 7 and 7. It says, "After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth," which is its military might. It says, "And it devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns." And when you go into that, it's like when you go into that, you can go into the scripture in Revelation where it talks about the beast, all right, riding on. That's that little horn, man. All right, that beast. It's like the horn that rides the beast. All right, which the beast is the system. You know what I'm saying? So look, the Lord already spake before about this devil coming up into power, man. All right? He spoke before, and it's like he prophesied before that this devil was going to come into power and do what he's doing. All right? He was going to use his military might, all right, to stamp all of the other, to take the fatness of the earth, basically. So like,
what verse was that? Can you read down? Was it verse 28? You talking about? Yeah, 25. You get you.
Daniel, you break down. I'll keep reading. You want me to keep reading down all the way down?
Nah, just go to 25.
25. Okay. This is
18 first, might as well.
This is Daniel 7 and 18. "But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom."
That's right.
"And possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast." Ooh,
that's right. You know, so this is the faith and patience of the saints. That we're gonna be taking the kingdom, man. It ain't gonna be no handouts. Oh yeah, stimulus check. Nah, we're gonna take everything you got, man. Blood, man. We ain't talking about no fake Federal Reserve notes out here, man. We're talking about the real recompense, man. We're talking about the kingdom, man. This was made for our sakes. This whole world was made for our sakes, man. So we're gonna take it. Lord willing, be those men. We gonna take it. It's gonna be, hey man, it's gonna be a lot of violence, man.
Then that's what violence was. They Great Babylon brought down.
They said, "Roll to the bloody city."
Roll to the bloody city.
And that's exactly how Babylon gonna go down, with that same noise right there. All right. There's gonna be a lot of sirens, and then all you're gonna hear is a great explosion. All right.
If sirens still going, shit.
Then they're gonna play that CNN video.
Small song.
All right, this is
You can drop to 21 real quick and then drop to 25.
Okay. This is Daniel 7 and 21. It says, "I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them.
Right. Just like the brother was talking about, man. That same horn making war with the saints, man. We know this is the revised Roman Empire, man. That fourth beast, all right, in the form of the Roman Empire, this is a whole reincarnation, man. This is it, man. Today, man. We got modern-day emperors. We see the whole system. You know what I'm saying? The Colosseums, the infrastructure, the laws, the philosophies of this place. We're going to get it. The times and laws, all this. This is the modern-day Roman Empire, man.
And it said it's more diverse than any other that was before them. So they took a little bit of the Greek with them. They took the Romans, the Egyptians, the Babylonians. It's all rolled into one.
And then on top of that, you know, in that Daniel 7:21, it said that they should prevail against them. Now, how did they prevail against Jake ultimately? Well, they enslaved them.
That's right.
And they killed them. And they killed them.
Well, damn no.
You know, they tried to completely exterminate Gad and Reuben. You know, went all through the South Americas and slaughtered indigenous tribes. You know, they enslaved the tribe of Judah. You know, the tribe of Benjamin and Levi. You know, they was completely merciless against the nation of Israel. That's how they prevailed against us, through enslaving us and killing us, man.
Hey, even going back into the garden, man, with the story of Cain and Abel. You know what I'm saying? Cain, if you understand the story, tried to exterminate the righteous seed, man. All right, the righteous seed which was Abel was supposed to come. You know what I'm saying? So they've been trying to. Oh, it's like.
Nah, because I wanted to, because you was going into slavery, I just wanted to grab Zechariah 11 and 5. This is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. You know? So this devil, he don't show no pity neither.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He had no pity upon Jacob while he's doing all that killing, man.
I got my man back as well.
Yeah, but Salaki, just to add one more point, because in Daniel 7:21 said that little horn, that's America. That's how America prevailed against the saints, man.
That's right.
You know, by enslaving them. You know?
Right. It said that little horn would come out of those three horns. Which the three horns was, you know what I'm saying, Spanish, Germany, all right, Great Britain, you know what I'm saying, and Italy. That's French, Armenia. So basically they overtook those three big horns, right? And that's how they came into power, man. And then they will make war against the saints, man. That's prophecy, man.
Yep. Just a land back, because we know Revelation 13 goes hand in hand, making war with the saints. That's the same nature of the beast, man.
That's right.
You know, it's the same horn, man. That's making war with the saints, wearing out the saints. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, we're going to push this mark. The mark of the beast is going to be by that same beast, man.
That's right. I'll read back 21.
I think Rock got it.
Okay. This was just the land back on what you was bringing out in Daniel. You know, because their empire is going to come to an end. You know what I mean? And the Most High is going to establish a righteous empire. You know what I mean? So this is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 14. It says, the Lord hath cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. The Lord.
I started 7.
This is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 7. It says, pride is hateful before Yahweh and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such an one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. The physician cutteth off a long disease. He that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. For when a man is dead, he shall inherit creeping things, beasts, and worms. The beginning of pride is when one departed from Yahweh, and his heart is turned away from his maker. For the pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. And before the Lord brought upon them strange calamities, and overthrew them utterly. The Lord hath cast down the thrones of proud princes, and set up the meek in their stead. The Lord hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations, and planted the lowly in their place.
Oh yeah, that was it.
That down to 16.
It says the Lord over.
I was at 14. I was at 14.
Read on 14.
Well, I mean, I was at 14, 15 already. I just seen 16.
Oh, okay. So like, okay.
Verse 16, the Lord overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. He took some of them away and destroyed them and hath made their memorial to cease from the earth.
Ooh, hold on, bro. Start that from 8. Start that from 8. Crank that back up. Richard, run that back.
I don't think they caught it. I don't think they caught it.
Yeah, God, run that back.
Ecclesiasticus 10. This is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8. Because of unrighteousness and dealings and injuries.
Yeah, because of unrighteousness, unrighteous dealings, and injuries. All right, what else?
And riches got by deceit.
And riches gotten by deceit. All right, because you are the deceiver, the devil, Esau, Edom. All right, that's all you're about is unrighteous dealings. All right, killing, robbery, injustice. All right, bucking against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, that's all you about, man. So because of these things, what's gonna happen to you?
The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah, your kingdom is going to be translated from your kingdom to someone else. And who is the other people that's going to be translated unto? Well, the nation of Israel. That's right. The same nation that you enslaved, man.
Yes.
All right, that you prevailed against and thought you was winning. Like Tamaya brought on the Zechariah 11. Oh, blessed be the Lord. For he's with us. No, he wasn't with you, man. All right. The only reason you enslaved us, the only reason you prevailed against the saints, because that was the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
And if I can land back when the brother Tamaya brought that out, you know what I'm saying? What I wanted to say was that right there was him basically doing Manifest Destiny, man. All right, Manifest Destiny was built on the fact that he thought he could come over and conquer the new world, man. And that was the end of it, but that's not the end of it. That was just the beginning,
bro. Well, you was weak and frail, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua actually put that spirit on Christopher Colombo, man. Christopher Colombo to come over here and do what he was doing, man.
That's right.
All right, you Edomites didn't have no spirit to conquer nothing, man.
It wasn't just him, it was Cortez too.
Oh yeah,
all those Spaniards.
Bro.
Why they random asking a car,
Hold on. I got a quick reset.
Go ahead, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
And that's America, man. America actually means bitter. It's evil, So all this place is about is evil, Well, it was built off evil, man.
That's right.
All right. That's all this place constitutes. The whole damn American Constitution. That's wicked, man. That's evil. That's bitter.
That's
all
right.
The whole lifestyle of America is bitter, man. All right. So woe to America, man. All of this shit going on.
Because that Constitution really just says do whatever you want to do.
Come on, bro. Go up against Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
I don't know if the brother still had that in Daniel 7.
Oh yeah, he still got it. Oh, you want to get there first?
Well,
Go ahead. Which one? 25? Got it.
You want me to go straight 25 or read?
Yeah, 25. Go out.
This is Daniel 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
And what's some of them great words that this devil speaks against the Most High, man?
We got the greatest military on earth.
That right there. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna say that he's actually the children of God.
That's right.
All right. You're a child of God. All right. You're a child of God. Look at the country that you have established, man. Everything about this country is adverse unto the way Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
All right. Even the fact with his military, man, you think that you're gonna build a damn space force and buck against Yahweh Shem Yahushua and his angels, man?
Hey, that's what Daniel was saying, that he should have iron teeth. You know what I'm saying? Of a great beast, man. All right. And that iron teeth, he's gonna be speaking a lot of wickedness, man. Basically saying how proud, how great he is, and how he's gonna be able to destroy everybody else, and for them to come under his system.
Yeah. I wanted to add too that this man, he speaks through his legislations and his philosophies and his laws as well. And one of his laws that he's gonna try to push is that the implementation of that chip, man. you know, to make everybody a bunch of slaves, man. That's speaking great words, man. And Israel is likened unto a comely and delicate woman. So Israel is literally the Lord's wife, you know. And you trying to rape the Lord's wife, man.
That's
you
right.
know?
Wow. That's right. How would you feel, man?
You had something to add? Con, just to add to the point we was making earlier. Like, this is why we know this is it. We know this is the end, man. Because measuring the time diligently, precept upon precept, we understand that this is Babylon. The chip is about to be implemented by the same nation, all right, that's making war with the saints, man. We understand that this has to end, man. The rich is gone by the sea, man. This has to be over, man. Esau ain't Japheth, all right? The so-called white man is not Japheth, man. Just to add that.
Hey, that's the ultimate way to make war against the saints, man. Because you are trying to put a chip inside of the Lord's people, man. All right, like you're their God, man.
Trying to impregnate us.
Yeah, you're ultimately trying to, come on, bro.
Trying to impregnate
Come on, bro. You're making ultimate war against the Lord's people, man.
You trying to touch the apple of his eye.
Come on.
Hey, the brother out in Dallas said, I mean, he made a beautiful point, you know, basically, where he was saying, like, man, like, this is you trying to impregnate the Lord's wife, man. All right? You're trying to put, like, the Lord said that he would write his statutes, laws and commandments on our inward part. All right? He would impregnate his own wife, right? Which we represent his wife, all right? And you're trying to come along and impregnate and basically commit adultery, all right? And take his wife, all right? So obviously he's going to be pissed, and he's going to come with great wrath, man.
Right, because the scriptures say jealousy is the...
I was just thinking that. Get Proverbs 6.
You know the Lord's a jealous power anyways.
It's like Proverbs 6 and 30, I think.
He don't even want you looking all
That's
over.
right.
That's the
Because the
spirit.
scripture talks about the daughters of Zion with wanton eyes. He don't even want you looking all crazy at
That's
the
right.
next person.
That's
It's
right.
like Proverbs 6 and 34.
That's right.
Con.
No, start at 32.
This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 32.
Uh-huh.
But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding.
Yeah, Esau, you definitely lack understanding, man. All right? If you think you can do anything to disappoint the counsel of Yahweh Shemel Shai, you don't have understanding. Well, I tell you, Job 28 and 28, to depart from evil is understanding, man.
Right.
And that's all you're about. You're the evil man.
That's right.
You know?
It says, he that doeth it destroyeth his own soul.
Yeah. We read in the Sirach, the 10th chapter, such a man set up his own soul for sale, man. He cast away his bowels, man. It's talking about you devils, man.
That's right.
A wound and dishonor shall he get.
Yeah, a wound and the dishonor shall you get, man. All right, because you're not going to be honored. The only ones who are going to be honored are the saints of Yahweh Shemel Shai. That's
right.
All right, starting from Yahweh Shai, King David, down to from the 12 apostles, down from the rest of the 144,000. All right, and the 1/3. All right, that's who's going to get honored. You're not going to get honored. All right, what the hell are you going to be honored for? All right. Nah, bro. Yeah, that's that wound that's coming for your ass. All right, because after you get hit, oh, Salaki, what you
I was
say?
going to say that deadly wound that could be healed.
God, and what's gonna happen, right? Because after you get hit with those missiles and your country is destroyed, all right, you're gonna go into slavery. That's right, for 1,000 years, man. And then after,
Then you gonna get obliterated.
God, bro, God.
That's that dishonorable vessel. Ain't no honor in that.
Well, see, Salaki, if I can say this, man, everything that we're saying through the scriptures is exactly what he's trying to do now. He's trying to wipe us off the earth, all right? But the Lord's going to make you, he's going to make those same devices fall upon your own self. And you're going to get wiped out.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, they said, he that casteth a stone on high shall fall upon his own head, man.
Right.
You know?
I was thinking about how the scripture says, you know, the jealousy is the wrath of a man. Roughly, probably I won't read it, but that makes me think about that scripture where the Lord said, "I have now holding my peace. I will come like a travailing
Oh yeah,
woman."
ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
beautiful.
So the Lord's going to defend us like he's going to be going crazy, man.
bro.
It says, and his reproach shall not be wiped away.
Yeah, his reproach shall not be wiped away, which means that you so-called white people, all right, starting from you elite banking families, you Edomites, you're never coming back into power, man. All right, you're never gonna be able to ride a bike around here anymore, man.
That's
all right.
right.
You're not gonna go to Zestos anymore, okay? You're not gonna do none of this shit.
No
all
more
right?
chicken McNuggets, man.
God, bro. Yahweh Shemel Shai's finna completely do away with you so-called white people.
That's right.
And all you heathen, man.
That's right.
All right, he's gonna establish a nation in Israel.
That's
all
right.
He's gonna put the righteous spirit back in us. And We're gonna rule over you heathens.
That's right.
Whether you like it or not.
That's right.
All right, why? Because that's the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right. Right.
Verse 34 says, "For jealousy is the rage of a man."
Yeah, jealousy is the rage of a man. All right. So if you messing with a man wife, what you think gonna happen, man? All right. Well, it's in the law. If you mess with a man wife, you're supposed to get put to death, and the woman's supposed to get put to death, man.
Well,
All right?
if she screams out, all right.
Yep.
Right now, what are we doing right now? We're screaming out. We're
That's
screaming
good.
out. We're telling the Lord, "Hey, man, he's trying to get us."
Uh-huh.
All right. But see, if the woman doesn't scream out, then she's a willing participant.
Right.
All right. And therefore, she's gonna get put to death right along with the other guy.
That's right. Then that's the 2/3.
That's right.
That's the 2/3, man. Why? Because they are satisfied with their oppression,
That's
man.
right.
All right. But the scriptures tell you, trust not in oppression and become not vain in robbery, man. All right, which this devil is all about, oppression and robbery, man.
That's right.
And our people have become vain in that, man. You know?
He said, "Set the mark for those who cry, they cry inside."
Cry inside. That's right.
It says, "Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance."
Read it back from the
Salah.
top. You good?
Proverbs 6 and 34. "For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance."
Yeah, so Yahweh Shem Yahushua is jealous that you over here trying to mess with his woman, man. All right? You're over here. Here it is. You send your wife to work. You got a nigga at work just trying to fill on your wife's ass and shit, man. You know? He at work trying to spit game in her ear like, you know, I can treat you better, baby. You know? I can do this and that for you. All right? Man, your wife come home and tell you that you gonna pull up on that nigga, man. You know?
Damn right.
And yeah, you're not gonna spare him in the day of vengeance. Like, hold on, what's the shit you been talking to my wife? You been feeling on her ass and shit, man. What's up? You know, you ain't gonna spare that nigga, man.
You gonna have all the rage, man.
Come on, bro.
It
That's
says,
it on that up.
this one more. It says, "He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts."
Woo! So you could be like, hold on. I didn't mean no harm. I got this and that for you, man. Just chill out, bro. Now what's up? You gonna give me my one? You gonna give me my one, bro?
And you know how wicked Jake in the world, man. He'll be like, "Man, you doing all this over some box, man?" That's what Jake will say.
Oh yeah. Con. He tried to well, that's considered a gift too. Like, look, man, I'm doing you a favor. Keep it player. No, nigga, give me my one. All right. That's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna do when he get here. He's gonna get his one. All right.
Right.
That's it on there.
A lot of Jakes going to jail too. A lot of Jakes die about that shit.
Hell yeah,
Over
bro.
a woman?
Hell
Come on,
yeah,
man.
Well, the scriptures tell you that. 2nd Ezra 4th chapter. Many men have perished and become. Well, let's get that real quick. 2nd Ezra 4 and what's it, 28? It's like 2nd Ezra 4 and 28. Or 1st Ezra is not. It's like the 1st Ezra.
This is 1st Ezra chapter 4. A lot, bro.
You good? I think it's like 4:20. Or no, it's the 2nd Ezra.
Second Ezra,
Yeah,
right?
2nd
Yeah, I was
Ezra.
thinking
Like,
that.
my fault.
This first Ezra's 4:27.
Oh, 1st Ezra.
It's first,
Okay,
I get it. 1st Ezra 4 and 27. "Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women."
Yeah, and that's you. That's you, Esau, started from your ass, man. All right, and then a lot of Jakes too, man. A lot of Jakes, they finna die, and this time we coming into, they finna die over women, man.
Yeah.
All right, because a woman is an ultimate survivalist, man. All right, if you ain't figured that out from Eve. Eve was, she like, hey, look, man, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to survive out here. If you got the power, then I'm rocking with you. If you got the game, then I'm rocking with your game, man.
Hey,
you know?
I'm sorry if I can land back on this, man. Like when you go into the show Roots, man. All right, when Kunta Kinte caught up with that girl that he was with. You know, I know for some of you brothers that are a little young, y'all might not have known that, but like Kunta Kinte, all right, caught up with the girl, all right, and basically she told him, like the brother was saying, she was like, look, the so-called white man's my daddy. You know what I'm saying? She was like, he's my daddy now. You're not gonna protect me. He's the one that's protecting me.
Totally. Con, bro, that's sick.
And Babylon is considered as a woman, man. You know, a whore. A whore, man.
Con, bro.
Virgin daughter.
Married for women.
Read that one more time, Tamar.
It says,
28 too.
28.
Yeah, read 27 and read 28 too.
Okay, this is 1 Ezra chapter 4, verse 27. Many also have erred and sinned for women, and now do ye yet not believe me? Is not the king great in his power?
Salak,
Yeah, I was wondering.
my fault. I meant to say 26.
Oh, Salak. All right.
Salak.
This is 1 Ezra chapter 4, verse 26. It says, yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, man. And Esau, you don't have no wits, man. You're not witty, all right? These damn Edomites, they're not smart at all, man. If you think you can do anything from Yahweh Shemel Shai, you're a dumbass. If you think you can do anything against Yahweh Shemel Shai, you're an asswipe, man. All right? You gotta be retarded, man. All right? And you ran out of wits for women, man. What? You think you gonna conquer over the Lord's women, man? All right? You got the Lord effed up, man.
Well, Esau sold his birthright, man. He sold his birthright for red pottage, man. So a guy like that, come on. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. You got it, man.
And become servants for their sakes.
And become servants for their sakes, man. All right, and you're finna be a servant for our sake, man.
That's right.
All right? So you want to try to take us, all right? You want to try to take us and make us your servant. You're gonna become our servant, man.
That's
All
right.
Because of unrighteous dealings, man. All right. Because of unrighteous dealings.
It says, many also have erred and sinned for women.
Yeah, and that's what's finna happen to you, Esau, man. You're finna perish, all right? And you have sinned for women, man. All right. Well, here it is. Why in the hell was the serpent trying to spit game to Eve, man? All right. What the hell are you doing talking to Adam's wife, man? All right. What are you doing talking to another man's wife, man?
That's right.
That's spiritual.
bro.
That's spiritual.
Time, bro. Matter of fact, let's get that too. So, what is that, Sirach 99? I think that's Sirach 99.
Esau sitting with another man's wife.
You ain't even supposed to be
With,
with company.
with his woman in his hand.
Sitting all in her presence.
All in his hand,
Hey,
too.
they probably was in the garden smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? To talk about, how she can, you know what I'm saying, how he can make things better with, you know what I'm saying? He's too oppressive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is Ecclesiasticus 9 and verse 9. It says, miss not the Salah. This is Ecclesiasticus 9 verse 9. Sit not at all with another man's wife.
Yeah, you don't supposed to sit at all with another man's wife, man. All right. What the hell do me and your wife got to talk about, man? All right. I ain't got nothing to talk about with no other man's wife, man. All right.
I'm out of there.
Sit not at all with another man's wife.
Yeah, it says sit not at all with another man's wife, man. And some Jake, they can't even get this through they thick ass skull, man. Through they stiff ass neck. The Lord, so look, and a precept, another word for a precept, a commandment. Yeah. So this is a commandment. Sit not at all with another man's wife, man. Right. What are you retarded, man?
Scripture says, don't envy thy neighbor, nor his wife, nor ox, nor
Come.
his maidservant.
Ooh,
You're not
come,
supposed
bro.
to, like, touch none of that.
Come, bro. Come, bro.
Hey, Lord said ask of me, man.
Come, bro.
It says, nor sit down with her in thine arms.
Neither sit down with her in thine arms, man. All right, get the hell up off my wife, man. All right, are you crazy, man?
And spend not thy money with her.
And spend not thy money with her, man. Well, like Kabar was going into this nigga, he throwing out stimulus checks, man.
Wow.
You know, he trying to make it rain on Jake, man. You know,
Man, it rain.
God, bro, you spending your money with her, man.
Crazy, bro.
It says, sit not down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine.
And at the wine, man. All right, you sitting down, you sitting down with another man's wife. All right, drinking wine, sipping wine. You know, buying her shots. You know,
Just so you can get her pregnant with a chip.
so you can get so she can come home with you tonight.
That's right.
So she can come home with you tonight, man.
Bring it out.
Read that piece one more time.
Sit not at this is Ecclesiasticus 9 and 9. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine.
You got something, Kabar? You get Ecclesiastes 77 for me. What's up?
Oh, you got it over.
No, go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 9:9. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine.
And at the wine, man. All right, and that's what you push out, man. All right, you're the bartender. All right, and you buying the shots, man. All right, so this nigga, he buying the drinks, but he's spiking them, man.
Wow. The scriptures say that wine is that there's a crying for wine.
Crying for wine in the street.
So he's giving her all the answers.
Bro. Bro. He set it up perfect, man. He's like, look, I'm gonna buy you some shots. All right, he got the bartender working with him, just like in what's that movie Cardi B had? Hustlers. They was working with the bartenders in the club. The bartenders in the club and the security knew what they was doing. They was spiking the drinks, man. You know?
Yeah.
And then they was taking them home and robbing them, man.
That's right.
You know? You got that out. Yeah, you got it. God.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
And that's what destroyed you niggas' heart, man. It's this wine and Jake spending money. I mean, Esau spending money on you, man. Esau sitting down with the wine at the wine with you and spending money on you, man. That gift that Esau is giving you has destroyed your heart, man. All right, you've departed away from your maker, man. All right, you forgot the one who really has set you up straight, man. Like I can tell you in Ezekiel the 16th chapter, man, how Jake went to whoring. How, matter of fact, we can read that. You got some, Kabar?
I'm finding a little way. So Ezekiel?
Yeah, 16. Starting like 6, I think. I don't know. Hold on to it.
This is Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 6. And when I passed by thee, I saw thee.
Started at 5, huh?
Time. Ezekiel 16 and 5 says, none I pity thee, to do any of these unto thee, to have compassion upon thee, but thou was cast out in the open field to the loathing of thy person in the day that thou was born.
Yeah, Khan, man. That's speak about the nation of Israel, man. Yahweh Shem Yahshua letting you know where you came from, man. All right, didn't nobody want you, man. Didn't nobody want you. Yahweh Shem Yahshua is the only one who accepted us. All right, keep going,
Come. It says, and when I passed by thee, I saw thee polluted in thine own blood.
Yeah, so Yahweh Shem Yahshua was like, hold on, man. I seen you in your own blood, and I pitied you, man. I had compassion on you. Come, bro. Yeah, on your period, man. You know, I don't even supposed to be around your ass, man. But I had pity for you, you know.
Praise.
So,
God, it says, I said unto thee, when thou was in thy blood, live. Yeah, I said unto thee, when thou was in thy blood, live. It says, I have caused thee to multiply as the bud of the field.
yeah, Yahweh Shem Yahshua caused you to multiply as the bud of the field, man. Not, man, like if you look at some buds that's growing in a field and they multiplying, man, that's very plenteous, man. And that's how Yahweh Shem Yahshua has done unto the nation of Israel, man. You know, well, past the sand of the sea.
That's right.
You know, as the stars of heaven, man. All right.
Come. It says, I have caused thee to multiply as the bud of the field, and thou hast increased in waxing great.
And thou hast increased in waxing great, man. All right, Jake out here, damn, going through the leg, Vince Carter in the rim, man. All right, Jake out here spitting bars, getting Grammys. All right, you know, Jake into all type of stuff, man. You know, you this kind,
I heard of them.
what tribe you from?
Man, I don't remember, but one of my partners was telling me I was from like one of the tribes of like Shem or something like that. Like Shem or Ham or something like that. Or Ham. I can't remember. But there was like, you know,
Mexican.
Yeah, they told me like, you know, brown, fucking, that's where I was from. Like, my parents is from, you know, Mexico and Salvador, and then, you know, our ancestors, you know, we go back from like, you know, back to this land, and you know, back from like all the way back to Africa and shit.
Oh, that's beautiful. You hear that? So the Northern Kingdom was in Africa, man. You know, which a lot of brothers don't, because you got a lot of brothers, they say that the so-called black man and the so-called Hispanic and Latino and Native Indian are different people, but we're the same people. Yeah, we're the same people. You know?
That should be tripping me the fuck out.
Yeah, bro.
Because when you look at, like, you know, my ancestors and shit, bro, it's really, you know, it's our ancestors.
What they don't know, what they don't teach in history is that the so-called Mexican went into slavery just like we did.
Yeah, I was reading about some. That shit's fucking trippy, bro. That shit's crazy. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad y'all out here, bro.
Brother. Hey, we out here for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? We out here for you, brother. You know?
Yeah, man. Same here, bro. You know, we all got to be out here for one another, dog.
That's right, bro.
At the end of the fucking day, that's all who we got.
That's all we got. That's right, man. You
Right.
got the whole world coming up on
They put such a good illusion, like, oh, you're better than them, you're better than them.
Right.
You gotta have the, you know what I'm saying? Everybody compares themselves with this materialism or like these lugs, humanity. All that shit's a big ass fucking illusion.
That's right, bro.
Like everything gets recognized by, you know, the energy, vibration, the spirit.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean?
It's beautiful.
Like that's through that we're connected. You know what I mean?
That's right,
Everything
brother.
else separates us, and that's the illusion. Separation is the illusion.
That's right,
It's
brother.
the illusion.
They try to disconnect us from our power. That's what the whole thing is. Yeah.
They fucking can't, dog.
No,
that
that's
shit's in our genetics, bro. It's
Yeah.
in our fucking DNA.
That's beautiful. Hey, that's the spirit, bro. Bro,
This is fucking real, man.
Hey, bro, you too, bro. Hey, Lord willing, bro. Hey, come back. Hey, you know the Lord's name? Yahweh. Yahweh and his only begotten son, Yahweh Shah. Hey, Lord coming up, you know, get your stuff together so you don't get caught up. All right, Godspeed to you. Yahweh Shah speed to you. Brandon already.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 33. It says, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children."
Yo, you good?
This is Jeremiah 50 and 33. "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together."
Yeah, you just like this brother just said, man. It's an issue right. He said his heritage goes back to Africa. He got ties in Africa, man, which means that northern and southern kingdom was in on the west, east, and southern, north, and all shores of Africa, man. You know, a lot of them northern kingdom, they went over there. They got slave traded over there to Asia Minor.
Assyria.
Yeah, in Assyria, you know, in Elam, India. You know, a lot of these northern tribes are in Asia, Assyria, you know, India, you know. Shit, some still on the east and south of Africa, man.
That's right.
You know, so you got Jake everywhere, man.
All right, if you couldn't tell that was Jake, man, it was all in the spirit, man. That's all Jake, man.
Bro, he was saying spiritual things, man. A spiritual man, judge of all things, man.
Edomite would have never said
God, bro.
That's another way because we can see that this is Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Because we oppressed together. Both tribes haven't been oppressed together, man.
Good point, bro.
God, yeah, God. When those Edomites and those Spaniards, they came over here to the Western Hemisphere, they took down all of Jake, man.
Yep.
They did a number on Ephraim, Naphtali, Zebulun, Issachar, you know, Gad, Reuben, all right, Manasseh.
Yep.
You know, they went through all these tribes, man. Simeon,
Yep.
you know, Levi, Judah, Benjamin, all of them got enslaved, went in captivity, all right, under the so-called white man.
And he even agreed with this. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I was telling him. I was telling the young man that not a lot of people know that the so-called Mexican went into slavery right along with the so-called black man.
Well, a lot of those so-called Brazilians are Judites,
That's
man.
right.
You think Asher? A lot of those are Asher in Brazil. The majority of them are Judites,
That's
man.
right. Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
that's why a lot of brothers they think they from the Southern Kingdom. You a Northerner, man.
That's right.
You know, you talk all this shit about the Northern and black, nigga. You're a Northerner.
That's right. That's right.
This is Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Yeah, because you can't fake the spirit, man.
right.
You can't fake the spirit, man. All right, the Northern Kingdom, they obviously got the spirit, but I was watching Bad Boys 3 in the movie. The Northern woman in the movie, she was praying to Santa Maria, man. You know, to get her power. So Jake, even if it's in wickedness, he still knows he has to tap in with some kind of power source, man.
And that Jake just even said that. He said that they're trying to remove us from our power.
God, bro.
Even though right now his mind is blinded, the Lord isn't supping with him on that level. All right, but we pray, we pray that we're out here for the elect. All right, so we want the elect to be sealed, so we get the hell up out of here. All right, so that brother, hey, may the Lord deal with him, but hey, you better wake up soon.
All right? Because the Lord's moving, man.
Jeremiah 62.
You got something?
Yeah, I was going to bring out that Jeremiah 62.
Common and delicate woman.
Just because that spirit you had bringing it out. The spirit had brothers bringing that out. This is Jeremiah 62. It says, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. The shepherds with their flocks shall come unto her. They shall pitch. That was the point.
Yeah, I liken Jerusalem to a calmly and delicate woman, man. All right. So the nation of Israel, all right, we're like the woman of the Most High, man. Like we was going into, you know. What was it? You was at somewhere else.
We were.
Oh yeah, the Ecclesiastes 7:7. Read that one more time. The brother came back.
Yeah.
That's the spirit, man. That's the spirit.
They don't take that, man. Market.
You know about that? It's the mark of the beast. Yeah. Yep. That's the ultimate. That's the
Yeah, I
ultimate.
look at the patent number. That shit says 0606.
Wow.
That shit's crazy.
Get us Rock 39 to 24.
It's like a mind fuck, bro. It's like we're in like some kind of fucking show or some game show right now.
That's the spirit, though.
That's where the guy is, exactly, bro. That's literally what it is, bro.
Because when you go into when you go into the definition for one of the definitions of God, it goes into theos in the Greek, which means theatrical, you know. So this is the Lord's movie.
Exactly. This is a big ass fucking pipe.
Man, bro, this is the biggest movie you can think of right here. Like this is all in one.
It's cool too, because you know we got the power to fucking, create. You know what I'm saying? We have that innate God ability, you feel me? That God bestowed upon us. And that's what they try to take away from us by giving us like all this, like TV and fucking
Shots,
like,
shots,
shots, all sorts of shit. Fluoride in the waters, in the food. Like,
GMOs, everything.
Stop, dog. Like, anything you can think of, it made it to go against us.
This is the book.
Yeah, even when they find, bro.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 24. It says, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks to the wicked.
Yeah, you a holy people. You know, you're part of the holy people. You're part of the children of Israel. You know, the Lord said He has chosen us as a holy people. How it go? Yeah, Deuteronomy 76. You know, so He said, as His ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. You know, so unto the wicked, these are stumbling blocks. They can't understand like that. But you're holy, so you can understand it. You know, you can understand what's going on.
I try to explain this to some people, and they're just like, you ain't talking about Kim Kardashian, Jay-Z,
God, bro.
Or you know what I'm saying? They're just lower dimensional animal self stuff. You feel me? That's why the Egyptians would have the I forgot what it was called, but it's like the cane and then the lad, the whip. You feel me? Because it represented the mastery of the animal self. You feel me? And they attained like a level of higher self.
Wow.
Where they like were able to master their like animalistic, like sexual, and like fucking lust and like gluttony, like all that stuff. You feel me? And like they were living like within the spirit. Like man, that's how Christianity is, bro. That's where they took it from the Egyptians, bro. If you look at the fucking walls of Egypt, you will see the exact same fucking story that you see in the Bible, bro. And they'll try to tell you the shit in the Bible's over. I'm like, how, bro?
Christianity. The way they paint. I see how the brother said. Yeah.
Like, but don't get it wrong. There's so many fucking like holy teachings and understanding in like scripture. Like it's just about like what consciousness are you gonna perceive it at? And I feel like if you perceive it at like a bigger consciousness, where you get a bigger understanding. But if you look at it like in a smaller perspective, and that's what you get this smaller understanding of it. And that's where I feel like a lot of people, fall under. They fall into the smaller perspective.
Let Shamar bring his out.
Well, they was just dealing with the chip he was talking about.
Oh, okay. Hold it.
This is 1 Chronicles 12 and 32. It says, and of the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200, and all the brethren were at their commandment. So you are Issachar, you know what I'm saying? You got that spirit of Issachar. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the Mayans, like how they created like the tombs. They know like the 2012 prophecy and stuff like that. Like that's the spirit of the tribe of Issachar. You know what I'm saying?
They can tell constellations.
Then he said he could tell time too. You know, that's what, and I can notice it about you. You're real spiritually discerned. You know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
I just be me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like my spirit was put here on this planet to do, you know, exactly that.
That's definitely right. It just tells you that. You got to smile.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, but they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned.
Yeah, so the natural man, he doesn't understand the things of these scriptures in like their deeper context, like you were saying. Because he's a natural man. He doesn't have a spirit within him to be able to understand it. The Lord only gave a certain sector of people that spirit to be able to understand his mysteries on a deeper level, man. You know?
144,000.
Woo! Yeah, bro. You know? Yeah, God, bro.
Chills for a second.
God, bro. God. Amos 3 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spirit, though.
Yeah, exactly. We're part of that, dog. We're part of that.
Lord willing.
Lord
willing, man.
Lord willing.
Yeah, God. You know, because, 2/3 of our people, they're not going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, only 144,000 and 33.3% of our people going to make it. You know what I'm saying? The rest going to get destroyed. So, Lord willing, everyone that's standing here now, we'll cover everyone that's going to save.
I feel like, man, that's, we're in that process, bro. Like, I see people destroying themselves, dog. Listen, man,
He's 2 Timothy 3. He's 2 Timothy 3.
I'm just like, yo, man. Just like we're living the Simpsons over here, I swear.
This is Amos 3 and 7, man. It says, surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
So before the Lord pop anything off, he gonna put his prophets out here, and he gonna tell them he gonna give them the secrets. Then he gonna give it, bring a brother like you out here so you can get it. Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Big thing. That's just wild, dog.
This is what Lord's grace is.
I got that.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, 2 Timothy 3.
Another one come in.
Yeah, start from the top.
This is 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come."
So like you were saying, we in that time. It's obvious that we in time because it said in the last days perilous times shall come. And perilous means dangerous. You know, like so we in the middle of a damn pandemic, man.
Yeah, exactly,
you come outside, you might catch a damn disease that kills you, supposedly.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, or they can deem you and say that you got it, you know, and put you in the hospital and kill you.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah,
or they're finna force vaccinate people, man. Yeah, and they got and what's in them vaccinations can kill you, man. You know? So we're in very perilous times.
Exactly.
We're in the last days, you know.
It says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves."
Yes, so men should be lovers of their own selves, like you was touching on. That's how people is. They just all engulfed in themselves, man, and bullshit, man.
Look people in the eye and conversate no more. That's just wild to me.
God, bro, like even with these women, bro, you can't even like have a like. These women are so weird now, bro. You can't even like holler at them like regularly no more. Yeah.
Crazy,
man, bro.
It's like Babylon, bro.
Yep. That's what this is.
Because, man, you go anywhere else, bro, man. People are so nice, bro. Especially the ladies, dude. They come over to you and greet you too.
Right.
You know, kisses on the cheek.
Yep. Yep.
Man, they'll take you to the house and feed you, bro. They'll fucking wash.
They subservient.
They'll take your shoes off for you, bro. And
Right.
fucking wash your feet.
Right.
Bro.
These-
Yeah, dog.
These women in America.
Baddies, dude, bro.
Oh man,
Like
nah,
over
bro.
there, my part, Mexico, bro. Like it's
I can
like
imagine.
a lot of fucking like
I can imagine.
white, light-skinned looking girls and shit, cause fucking white people can't or whatever. Oh my god, fucking curly hair, green eyes. Boy, I'm telling you, God, I'm telling you,
Bro.
I'm gonna be like, man, you need to go down over there and find yourself a wife. She's gonna get you fat.
Bro, she's telling the truth.
Yeah,
She's telling the truth. You know.
I had to be a white girl. All she would feed me is fucking peanut butter and spaghetti, dog. That's just crazy, bro. My mom was lying, dog.
Yeah, you can't.
Man, that's just cool. Hey, my roommate's fucking holding. Waiting for my ass, man.
Hey, Lord,
Yeah.
hey, remember that name? Yahabashim Yashab. Yahabashim Yashab. Say it one time for you, go. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahabashah. Yeah, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh is Yahweh by Hashem. Oh, you brought the paper out here?
Yeah, I did.
Write the name for him down. Right on YouTube. Hold on, we're gonna give you Yahweh. Yahweh is the Father's name. I got my lighter. You pray to
All right, not Yahweh, Yahweh. This is actually, it's a Hebrew. Yeah. His son's name, which they call him, ignorantly call him Jesus, is actually Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah. That's his name. That's his actual name. So, because you know, the letter J didn't come into the 1800s. So how could his name be Jesus?
Exactly. That's how I be Michael, Matthew, out. If anything, it'd be like, you know, Muhammad or something. You know? Like, it's crazy where everything is contextualized and so conditioned us to, you know,
separate us from the truth.
Yep. Subservient.
Yep, brother.
Man,
We're gonna get this for you go, bro. We're gonna get this for you go. We're gonna put a name on here. We're gonna give you our YouTube page too, so you can like, you know, go on there and stay feel
exactly. Get a
got some scriptures on there too, like some key scriptures, like to, like,
scriptures. I feel like, you know, meditation.
Definitely reading it like that. Yeah, that's all right. That's right.
Find a good phrase in it that really catches the spirit.
That's right, bro. Precept from us, precept. That's cool, dude. This our heritage. This is what we were. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then the kingdom, of course, they're gonna be draped out.
That's how we gonna do it, man.
We're gonna be draped out.
That's how we gonna be, man. Jury and all that. Yeah, that's the name of the Lord. That's Yahweh. That's Yahweh Shai, and that's the YouTube channel.
It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy.
That's what this world. That's what America's fully embarking. I mean, that's what America is fully engulfed in. You know, boasters, people that are covetous, all right, lovers of their own selves. You know, prideful people, blasphemers, man. All right. What else? Right,
that's the image of the beast.
I
wanted to touch on that a little bit, you know, but you know.
Okay, kind of. Whatever we get.
While he was here, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was kind of trying to rush off, but yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's nice. It says, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers. It says, in contentment.
Yeah, without natural affection, man. Well, you see that, brother? He was just talking about how a woman trying to feed him peanut butter and spaghetti noodles.
Not only any woman, the so-called white woman.
The so-called white woman, but the nigga woman swears she won't cook you nothing. She won't cook you nothing. She ain't gonna bring you McDonald's home.
She tell you to bring her some back home.
Who do you think I am?
That's messed up.
It says, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good.
And despisers of those that are good, man. You know, well, like Tamaya brought out Isaiah 5:20. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, man. You know, so these people out here, they despise good people, man. You know, which the only good people are those who are following Yahweh Shem Al Shah.
Right.
Which, you know, it said, scripture stated there's only one good but Yahweh, man. You know, but if you're following Yahweh Shem Al Shah to the best of your abilities, you're the only good person out here. You know. And these people out here, they despise those who follow Yahweh Shem Al Shah. You know, they despise those who go follow after righteousness, man. You know,
Traitors, petty,
traitors, man. Well, covenant breakers, man. All right, you broke the damn covenant. It's like you broke the covenant, man. All right, you said you was gonna follow after the ways of Yahweh Shem Al Shah. All right, unto death, and you didn't do it, man. And now you out here. Acting like Yahweh Shem Al Shah owe you something when you already was in a covenant, man. All right? You been owed the Lord something, man. You owe him your whole heart, your life, and everything, man. You know? And now you acting like the Lord owe you something, man. You know? That's what lets you know that we in the last days, man. You know?
Just add that too, Go back to the measurement time diligence. This is why we know. This is it. It says traitors, petty, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High.
And that's what this place is fully engulfed off of. Pleasing yourself, man. Pleasing your flesh, man. You know? Why? Because you're not in the spirit, man. All right? Where it say, walk ye in the spirit and you should not fulfill the lust of the flesh, man. All right, but this world is completely disconnected from the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Because this place is set up based upon wickedness, man. You know?
That's that scripture I think of when it says blood touching blood, there's no knowledge of the Most High in the
Oh yeah,
in the
Hosea
land.
4, you can bring it out real quick. That's good. That's good. That's a good precept.
Hosea 4 and
There was more on that Kabar.
No, that was really it. Let's get verse 5 real quick. It says, verse 5, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away.
Yeah, from such turn away, man. All right, they'll act like they for God and they down for God, but really they not, man. You know, they really not for God, man. They're not really down for God, man. All right, you ask an average person, do they believe in God? They say, yeah. Do you love God? Yeah. Now you start bringing out scriptures to prove their love towards God, then they start bugging out, man.
Oh man, who wrote that book?
God said you believe in God, bro.
Wow.
God. I believe in the God of myself. The God of yourself is an asshole. That's You got it out.
This is Hosea chapter 1.
4 and 1.
Salakia.
You got it.
This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Hear the word of the Lord, Yahweh, ye children of Israel.
Yeah, Yahweh Shemel Shah say, hear the word of the Lord, Yahweh, ye children of Israel, which you go throughout the scriptures, throughout all the prophets, Yahweh Shemel Shah continuously say that. Hear the word, man. You go on Ezekiel and say that, Jeremiah, Isaiah, you know, the list goes on. You know, ye children of Israel, hear the word, man. All right, which they don't want to hear the word. They have the form of godliness, but not the power thereof, man.
Right.
Which the power thereof comes from his word, man.
Right.
You know?
Faith comes by hearing.
Ooh! God, no.
know?
Yup.
It says, how will ye know except ye had a preacher?
Bro.
Roughly paraphrasing, sorry, bro.
Yup. No, you good.
It says, with the Salakia, for the Lord Yahweh have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
So Yahweh Shemel Shah, he has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. You go into that word controversy, it means a case at law, man. All right. So Yahweh Shemel Shah has a case at law. He has a case on you people, man. Starting from the nation of Israel on. Keep it PG.
All you bitches.
I tried to keep it PG. I had to keep it PG. You know, I've been trying to keep it PG.
You guys are crazy.
God, bro.
They're Alonzo spirit.
God, bro. God, bro.
You going to jail now? Uppercut him on the bus. It says, because there is no truth, no mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High Yahweh in the land.
Yeah, it's no truth. It's no truth out here, man. All right. Well, everything is fake. Like the brother was talking about, everything is an illusion, man. Everything is fake as hell, man. There's no truth out here. Well, what's the truth? Well, the law is the truth. Which this whole world and this whole country is against and adverse unto the law of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. You know, it's against the truth here, man. And there's no mercy here, man. All right, ain't no mercy here, man. You know what I tell you? In Matthew the 24th chapter, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. All right, so because wickedness has been pushed up on such a high level, all right, these people out here are completely unmerciful and don't care about nothing but fulfilling their stinking ass bellies.
That's right. We the rats getting into slavery.
That's right.
Hosea 4 and 2, it says, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out in blood touching blood.
Yeah, and that's what's going on out here, man. It's just nothing but full-on wickedness, man. You know? Like I seen that nigga Boosie. He was on Vlad TV talking about some, man, too much sin out here, man. There's so much sin. Nigga, you're a part of it.
Exactly, while eating crab, all right, and promoting it.
Right, with a shaved ass beard, smoking a blunt. All right, don't tell. No.
Tight fade.
Right.
He got a fade named after himself.
The Boosie fade.
Come on,
High
man.
and tighter.
Wow, breaking the law in your name.
Eyes to do evil.
Nah, bro.
That's crazy.
Nah, bro.
And he was just telling the Most High, shoot, like not too long ago.
Yeah, he
Now
was.
he talking about some God's judging us, bro.
Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, man.
Crazy.
You know? You keep reading them out.
It says, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish.
Yeah, and that's what's going on. Isaiah the 24th chapter, man. All right? The earth mourneth and languisheth. You know, the haughty people of the earth do languish, man. You know, that's a prophecy that's being fulfilled right now, man. Why? Because there's nothing but wickedness going on, man. All right, nothing but blood touching blood, man. All right, nothing but the adverse society of how Yahweh Shemi Ashai will want this place to be functioning, man. All right, you think Yahweh Shemi Ashai look down here and be like, oh, okay, I'm satisfied with that, man? The Lord looks down on this place like I'm finna destroy this place. That's right, you know?
Yeah, and the land is mourning. You look at like the different vegetables and fruits and things of that nature. That ain't how it's supposed to look. We ain't even getting our true nutrients from none of this stuff, man.
Bro.
We ain't getting the true substance from this genetically modified stuff.
Hell no.
It says, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beast of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away.
Yeah, I tell you about that in Habakkuk the 3rd chapter, man. You know, about what was the Lord's wrath against the sea, against the rivers, man. All right, because Yahweh Shemi Ashai finna do a number out here, man. You know, and you go into a lot of these meat plants are shutting down, man. It's a lot of food shortages coming to America, man. Right. All right, so eventually ain't gonna be no fishes in the sea. Then on top of that, a lot of these fishes are wiping up onto the shore, man. Washing up to the shore. Because Esau, Edom, the damn devil is Satan, all right? Doing all type of wickedness in the oceans, man.
Right, because he's taking out the natural cleaners of the natural cleansers in the ocean and making them a delicacy. So how can the water cleanse itself? You're taking all the bottom feeders and eat.
That's right, That's right, You're throwing out the whole ecosystem, man. Right. All right, well, you damn devils, y'all getting in the water with sunscreen and killing the coral reef off, man. You know, the damn coral reef is dying, man. Because this damn devil keep getting in the ocean with sunscreen on, man.
We got trash islands, huh?
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Trash islands.
Oh, my God.
And plastic is an element that you can't really break down. You can burn it all you want. And this devil, he pushed plastic everywhere.
There's even microplastics in the ocean, man.
That's another reason why the ocean, a lot of these fishes are washing up to the sea, man.
They got trash everywhere, man.
Matter of fact, let's get Revelation 11 and 18 real quick. I know, I think it's a little bit more than that tomorrow. It might be. Yeah, we might read it. You got something for me?
This is Revelation 11. Wow. Fingers on the flipping. This is Revelation 11 and 18. It reads, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come.
Yeah, the Lord's wrath is come, man. The nations are angry, man. When you go through, if you go through the news and you look at a lot of these different countries, they protesting all throughout the world right now, man. It's protesting damn near every country in the world right now, man. Right. You know? So the Lord's wrath, these nations are mad, all right? And the Lord's wrath is come, man. All right. That's why a lot of these people are dying throughout in these different, like in Brazil, man. It's so bad in Brazil that they don't have nowhere to bury nobody, man. Right. All right. It just smells like just stink dead bodies just walking down the street, man.
That's what's gonna happen in America.
Kinda on a mass level, man.
Right.
All right. Well, they actually burying people like 6 caskets on top of caskets out in Brazil, I believe, right now. But you're not even gonna be able to bury people out here, man. You know?
You better believe that they got them caskets out here in Georgia too.
Oh yeah, in Lawrenceville, I believe I can't remember what's the facility, but they basically got caskets where they can stuff multiple bodies in one, man. You know? And what you think they got on them caskets for? Because it's gonna be a mass slaughter out here, like what Kabar kicked out the camp with. Revelations 12 and 12, man. The devil has come down with great wrath because he know it for a short time. Just like he tell you in the fall, it's gonna be a second wave of the COVID-19, man. How in the hell do you know? Because you're out here finna kill people with it.
Right.
caskets, but ultimately, you know, it's gonna be like dung upon the ground.
Come,
He said
bro.
they're not gonna be lamented, buried, or none of that.
Come, bro.
There's gonna be no casket.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're not even gonna. You're gonna be lucky if you get in the damn casket. You know.
If I could make this point, the Lord said that He would give the fowls of the earth will have a feast day. That's gonna be their feast day. They're gonna be able to feast on all that dead flesh that's gonna be out here.
Keep reading on that,
It says, and the nations are angry, and thy wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged.
hold on, read it from the top one more time. All right, stop. Let's read it real quick.
It says, this is Revelation 11 and 18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets.
In the time of the dead, that they should be judged, man. All right, and he that wandereth by the way of understanding should remain in the congregation of the dead, man. All right, so all these heathen nations, they don't have no understanding. 2/3, they don't have no understanding. Why? Because they can't spiritually discern what time we in, man. All right, so it's time for judgment to come, man. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai gonna take you from that dead state and put you to death.
Right.
All right. Read it one more time from that time of the judge.
It reads, in the time of the dead, and that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give it the reward unto thy servants, the prophets.
Yeah, because that's what it's all about. Yahweh Shema Shai is going to give his reward unto Yahweh Shai, all right, which is for him to receive the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be here on earth, by the way, all right, and reward his prophets for doing the work of Yahweh Shai, man, for following Yahweh Shai, man, all right, for following the Lamb, man. Yahweh Shema Shai, Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, is going to reward his only begotten Son and his disciples and his man, man.
That's right.
All right? That's what time it is. It's time for us to receive our reward. We've been going down for too long, man. All right? And the Lord is finna, he's not finna allow this to keep going on, man.
Right.
All right? He's finna set this straight, you know?
That's right.
Read the bottom part,
Come. And we give reward unto his servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear
And to
thy
the
name.
saints, so that's the whole nation of Israel, man. All right, he's finna reward the whole nation of Israel. Why? Because we've been through numerous captivities, man. Been shitting and pissed on, man. All right, the punishment of our iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. That's right, you know.
Small and great, and should it destroy them which destroy the earth.
Yeah, and shall destroy them which destroy the earth. That's you so-called white people, man. That's right. All right, you damn devils, man. What the hell you doing in space? All right, with damn trash bags, man. What are trash bags doing in space, man? All right, why do we have a trash island, man? All right, why are all these fishes dying, man? Why is the air polluted? Well, why in the hell is COVID-19 out here?
They literally got trash that's floating around the earth as some kind of force field.
Yeah, I know. You got space trash, man.
That's crazy.
You know, that's ridiculous, man. All right.
Or Space Force. What the hell are you trying to do with the Space
But they're
Force?
trying to stop the chariots.
Come, bro.
You know what I'm saying? They think they're going to be able to stop you. How about Shema Shai?
Yeah, bro. They keep seeing those things.
Well, what the hell are you doing on Mars? Because you know that you're finna destroy the Earth, man. This devil is actually, well, this, in like 1970, I believe they tried to blow a missile at the moon and blow the moon up, man. What the hell you trying to blow the moon up for?
He said he tried to, the scientists said they wanted to warm it up to see if the space rock, that's how you know they haven't even been to the moon. Man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you've been to the moon, you would know what the surface is made of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they, man, everything that they say out of their wicked mouths is full of shit, man. All right?
What you gonna say, brother?
I actually had a question. So I was, I don't remember when it was. I think it was maybe around 2 months ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. I saw you guys out here. I believe it was, I remember you two. And I was actually wondering, so I go to Georgia State. I made a public, I'm a public policy major, and I'm from Little Five Points, not too far, about a mile down the road from here. And I myself, I'm not very religious, even though I was raised Jewish.
Jewish? You know what ish mean, right?
Pertaining to.
Yeah, somewhat. So like, those don't Jewish. That's not real Jerusalem, real Jews. Those not a real Jews.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not very religious, but I did go to grow up from 2nd grade all the way up until 8th grade. I had to go, or eighth grade up until I had my bar mitzvah. I was in Hebrew school. Then I spent 2 years the next year, 9th grade and 10th grade, volunteering at my synagogue. And you know, the one thing, even though the one thing that I'm not very religious, listening to you guys, I remember specifically what you guys were talking about before the last time I saw you guys. But listening to you guys now, all of you, I really do. I don't know if anybody else, because I remember last time I was here, there was somebody said some sort of racial slur to you guys, and I do appreciate that you guys, no matter whether anybody else doesn't agree with you or does, whatever the case is, you guys feel safe and comfortable enough to do this. And one of the things I'd like to do, actually before all this COVID breakout happened, I was actually trying to apply for a internship at the state capitol to try and work for, trying to apply for some internships, that way I could get some sort of credit for school. And one of the things I want to do is, being from this neighborhood, you know, there's a huge homeless population. There's a huge, and most of the homeless people in this area are black, are minorities. And I grew up playing basketball. I grew up playing the south side, east side, in the cab, in Decatur, being the only white kid. And I got to see what it's like, what you guys are talking about, the Space Force, Trump's administration, what a lot of white people do to, excuse my language, to fuck over minorities, like Governor Kemp, purposefully opening up the state of Georgia to screw over people like you and your families and ones that you care about, because he knows, actually one of my favorite artists, T.I., went on Instagram Live, I believe it was the very day after Kemp officially opened up the state, and said, nobody go out to any salons, to any stores, malls, theaters, until he starts opening up the golf clubs, the pools, because he said then once Kemp starts and Trump starts opening up those locations, then that's when he knows. And so one of my goals is, I've just finished my sophomore year up at Georgia State, so I still have a long way to go, I'd like to potentially run for some sort of government position, political position, and with that, I'd like to try and help out people I consider brothers and sisters, family, friends, from this area, from Section 8 housing, I've grouped my friends from Georgia State, my best friend group. The majority of them are from Albany, Georgia, which is the most impoverished city in all of Georgia, and right now the highest density of COVID-19.
You got some time. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it."
So ultimately, the Heavenly Father, He's like, we're at the point right now, so much blood is being shed, we can't retribute it in no type of way, but to shed your blood, man. So it has to start from the nation of Edom, the so-called white man. They have to be taken out of here, man. Regardless of if there's some kind of some so-called white man that's really down to help the so-called black, Latino, or Native Indian. At the end of the day, the Lord is like, it's over with for that, man. I'm finna take care of it. I'm finna take care of it.
Don't hand you join your hand?
Yeah, don't hand join the hand. The wicked shall not go unpunished. Regardless, yeah, that's all time. Bring that out real quick, huh? You got something?
I was just gonna ask you, so how long do you think this place is gonna stay? Like this government, I know you plan on getting a government position. How long do you see this government staying in place? You think it's gonna continue for a while?
What do you mean?
Just this whole system, like the government, the infrastructure.
Oh, I think it'll. I think just like any government, especially nowadays, now that that we actually have all across the world, democracies, that this type of government will last for a lot longer than monarchies and dictatorships. But the one thing that is changing, that compared to when my parents, who are 60 and 66 years old, back when they were growing up, how there were almost no minority, none of the political positions were filled by any type of minorities. Now you have a former black president, you have a former black first lady, you have how many senators? Keisha Lansbottom, mayor. Before her, it was Kasim Reed.
quick precept, real quick. You break it out, bro. It's Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. It says, "For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called And his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace."
So yeah, that's the governor that we're striving for. You know, this is talking about who the world calls Christ. You know, he's going to be a ruler, and he's not ruling this place. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? You believe in the Most High. You believe in God. You say you're not religious, though.
I'm not
Let me read
religious.
verse 7 too.
I do believe.
I'm gonna read this verse 7 for you too.
Go ahead.
My fault. Verse 7. It says, "Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord Yahweh of hosts will perform this."
I mean, that's real justice, you know? Like, anything on this side, like we brought out Numbers 35, like, this place, there's no ways for this place to get truly, like, cleansed. Like, I know you're talking about helping the homeless and stuff like that. Like, that's good, but ultimately, this place, it's like Band-Aid on cancer, you know what I'm saying? This whole place needs to just be destroyed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you amputate an arm, like, this place needs to get amputated, you know what I'm saying?
Tamai, you had one?
I had a couple. This is Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15. "Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother."
Woo! You got it, bro.
Yeah. And where's that, Deuteronomy?
Deuteronomy 17 and 15.
So that's part of the law. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was the Israelites, we were given laws, statutes, commandments, and how the government should be held. You know, how to govern, how to deal with each other. You know what I'm saying? So this is like, in this place, we're not supposed to be. This is like backwards. You know, like the word Babylon. You heard the word Babylon? That means backwards. It's like confusion. Everything is upside down out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's no way for this place to truly get fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really just waiting for prophecies coming past. Like, we believe that the end is, like, we're at the end. This place is about to get destroyed. Like, you heard the lake of fire? You heard of hell?
Yeah.
Like the lake of fire?
Yeah.
Like, this place is about to get hit. Like, this place is about to be the lake of fire, the hell. Like, this is what we believe, you know? And then there's going to be a kingdom that's going to come. The real government that we're pressing on, that's what we're trying to get to, you know?
You got some else, man?
This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. "Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered."
Yeah, so even though you got, you know, like we was touching on, some so-called white men and white women who want to, you know, integrate together with so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians and make things right, you know, and make things right, it don't matter. The Lord, the counsel of the Lord is really what matters. You know, just like this brother was asking you, if you believe in the Lord, then you really for whatever the Lord is for. And the Lord is for destroying this place and destroying those who destroy his people, man.
That's right.
You know, that's ultimately what the Lord is about. And regardless of what we feel, it don't matter. You know, the Lord's counsel is going to stand, you know, and the Lord's counsel is for America to be destroyed, or the so-called white man to be taken out of power, and his people to be put back in power, you know, and everybody else to become slaves and subservient unto them, you know, and that's how real order and righteousness is going to be established, not no other kind of way, you know.
And that's part of, you know, not only is this, you know, where I grew up, you know, but many others, you know, what homeless or not, have sort of taken in Little Five Points and this side of Atlanta and Decatur as, you know, their own. And so destruction in general is a hard word. And what I think needs to happen, or what needs to increase, is people such as, I don't know if are you guys from here?
Yeah, I'm born and raised. Me and his brother born and raised.
So
here.
people, okay, not just give you an example, maybe not necessarily people, you guys exactly, but people from this area, people who have lived the life of what it's like to be a minority and that are pursuing a career in politics, pursuing a career in trying to change for the better good. We need more minorities, more people like that to run for office, run for and vote.
So what you're advocating for is more figureheads.
Yes.
So you understand. So you understand the representation by our people, right, in the higher levels of government. But see, the problem with that is the same system is going to be in place no matter who's the head. You know what I'm saying? So the system, just because Barack Obama was the president of the United States, that did not stop the destruction of our people.
Well, and you're right about that. And the reason why, I was just talking to somebody else the other day about Obamacare. Obamacare now, it gets a terrible rep, saying that it does nothing, it costs so much. Well, that's not what it was intended for. It was intended for to be a universal health care, where it's free. But due to specifically the Republican Party, which is made up of mostly white men and women, who want to tear it down and invest in the private insurance companies, the people that fund and raise money for them, is the reason why it's so terrible. It's not because that's it's because you don't have enough minorities.
What did he say?
What?
You know that?
So no, I know, but what's funny? They just like on the road, you see people. They wouldn't step out here and say any of this to any of our faces. You see, it's a bunch of white bitches too. You see that? So, it's also why I date black women. Would you like to come out here and tell us? But the reason why, for example, Obamacare is as poorly crafted as it is because you don't have enough minorities on either side supporting it. The one thing I do like of the type of government that we have today is that you can mold it.
They try. I don't know, but you might not want to stand up here anymore.
I see a white guy talking to a bunch of black people. That's what it is.
I don't know. They fucking up.
Oh, they fucking up.
I was going to add too, because ultimately this is going to be like people who look just like you who are Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Like in the Bible, there's 18 nations. And Israelites are scattered among all nations. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about prophecy, like 2/3 are people going to get cut off and die. 1/3, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be across the whole globe, looking like everybody. Like you could be an Israelite, but I believe that you're an Edomite according to the Bible.
We all believe that. Don't worry. We all believe that.
You got a chance. Oh, you got a chance. We don't know.
I appreciate it.
Every brother has their own.
I got one. This is Isaiah 14:21. It says, "Prepare slaughter for his
Start
children."
at one. He jumped straight to the gun. I was trying to go easy too.
All right. This is Isaiah 14:1. "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel."
Yeah, so the Lord, he's only going to have mercy on Jacob. Which Jacob's name was later changed to Israel. So he's going to have, the only people he's going to have mercy on is the nation of Israel at the end of the day.
It says, "And set them in their own land."
And set them in their own land. So the Lord, because those so-called Jews that's in Israel right there, those are not the real Jews. That's not their land.
Exactly. And what I was going to say is, there's nothing in the scriptures that says that they were going to sign a Balfour Declaration to put them in the land. That's not in the scriptures.
That's not the fulfillment of the third temple.
Exactly.
That's not the fulfillment of the third temple. What you got to say to my slug?
Where the pedophiles flee to, right?
That's
bro?
right.
Right, bro?
Israel?
Yeah, they actually have a pedophile. Now you say you about to work in government, right? They have a law that they have a law actually that if you convert to Judaism, you can flee. If you're a pedophile, you can flee America and go and get citizenship in Israel right now.
That's wild.
Oh no, I know. Up until
Crazy.
I have like, once born a Jew, you're a full-time citizen of Israel.
Yeah.
Like up until I believe it's 26 years old, I can take a full round free trip to Israel right now. me my hotel and shit will be paid for, just the ticket.
Yeah, but the point is, they're saying that if you, like, let's just say there's a guy who might have molested a 5-year-old little girl or a 10-year-old little boy. He can convert. He might have grown Christian his whole life.
Was Jeffrey Epstein a so-called Jew?
Jeffrey Epstein
Yeah, he was a
so-called
so-called Jew.
Yeah.
Damn, that's wild. So read that too again.
Yep, it says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land."
And set them in their own land, you know. So the Lord is like, hold on, you know, those people that's over there in my land, they gotta go. My people, because my people's supposed to be there. Because that's what the Lord, I think it's in Genesis, the 10th chapter. No, this is Zechariah 8, Zechariah 9. But I was talking about in Genesis, the 10th chapter, I believe, it says that the Lord divided every nation their own land. So the Lord, he's particular about your land. Matter of fact, somebody get Proverbs 22, I think it's like Proverbs 22 and 7, remove not the ancient landmark. So the Lord, he's very sick. Like, you can't just be in a land that's not your section, you know. You gotta deal with what the Lord give you. I think it's like Proverbs 22.
And the scripture talks about it, proud man not staying at home.
It's removed not the ancient landmark.
Desire is hell.
Oh, it said Proverbs 22 and 28. I got it. This Proverbs 22 and 28. Remove not the ancient landmark, which thy fathers have set. You know, so you're supposed to remove an ancient landmark, man. You know, which the so-called white man, he's done that all throughout the whole earth, man. You know, like renaming lands. All right, yeah. Putting himself in other people's lands. That's against the scriptures. You can't do that, man. You know, well, even us being amongst all these heathens here in America, the Lord's not with that, man. He's not with integration, man.
That's right.
You know, or intermingling.
It's called the Holy Bible.
Right.
It means separate.
Yeah, the Lord's about, he's about separation, man.
Right.
You know, so the Lord, he don't even want us amongst heathen people, you know.
And setting heathen people over us.
God, yeah, that's
Right.
what
Like Tamai brought out.
That was in the law.
Yeah,
That's in the Torah.
we can't.
Oh, that's in the Torah, God, bro.
We can't even vote. Like that's against the law. For us to go and vote
God.
and try to set people up over us. That's not our children of thy people.
God, bro.
God, bro.
God, keep reading them,
God. It says, "And strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob."
and the strangers, that's not,
Excuse me for 1 second.
Okay, good.
I can't hear you. Say it with your chest.
Reading the scripture said. Yeah, let them know.
you got it, Kabar.
Verse
What?
2. "And the people shall take them and bring them in their place. And the house of Israel,"
Read that last verse from the top, right?
it says, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place."
The verse, the one we say strangers should be joined unto him.
Come. It says, "And the strangers shall be joined with them."
Yeah, and the strangers shall be joined with them. Now, you got people that read this scripture and be like, well, they just said right there that you can intermingle, you know, that you can join together. No, those strangers are not talking about heathen nations. Those strangers are talking about Israelite foreigners. That's right.
Beautiful praise.
Because like the brother Kabar said, you got our people that were scattered throughout all the four corners of the earth. You know, they look like so-called white men. You got Israelites, they look like you, you know.
That's right.
It says, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord."
So this is the counsel of the Lord. This is the will of the Lord. He wants us to take the so-called white man and all these heathen nations, okay, and possess them in his land, man. All right. Which ultimately, you read Psalms the 2nd chapter. It says, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance and the uttermost parts of the earth." So Israel, then he's gonna scratch their whole landmass out because the Lord is gonna actually nuke the land of Israel right now, man. And he's gonna create a new Israel, man, a new Jerusalem, which is gonna.
Hey, got a rod of iron too, though. You know
Of
what I'm
course.
saying? So it's gonna be like, it ain't gonna be nothing nice.
Nah, bro.
You know?
And this is the same Bible. This is the King James Version. This is the same Bible that's in these churches, you know. They're not even bringing these scriptures out. It says, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids."
So this is what the Lord about. The Lord is about slavery, man. You know, well, that's how a lot of these different countries and kingdoms was built throughout the time period of history and got so big and rich. It was because they had slaves, man. Well, America, that's how America became what it is because of slavery, man. Well, still to this day, if you're an employee, you're a slave. You know.
What were they saying?
I don't know.
They said you gotta get out of here, white boy. You know.
They said the white boy's wrong.
Yeah, he said you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying.
Yeah, they just finally said they did it, right? It says, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Yeah, he said we shall take them. This is the will of the Lord right here. The Lord said He wants us to take them captives who captives they were. Now, when you go into the prison industrial complex, it's over like 3 million so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Indians locked up right now, man. You know, so we're obviously captive here. You know, who are we captive with? Well, who is a lot of these what they call the jail main person? The warden, yeah. A lot of these different wardens and people who own these jails are so-called white men, man.
That's right.
All right, who got stocks on Wall Street, man.
It's a business.
You know, God, bro.
Investments in big pharma and all of that.
God,
You know,
brother.
because they get paid, these prisons, they get paid to house those inmates.
That's right.
That's right.
Per bed.
Per day too.
Per day,
Each inmate, they make like $300 to $700 off an inmate each day, man.
That's right.
Some of these prisons are straight up privately owned by some.
God, bro.
Most of
them.
them. Yeah, most
That's
of
why
them.
they put that 3-strike joint on our people, man. You know what I'm saying? To get that money.
It's overly policed the neighborhoods, you know.
So we obviously captive. So the Lord like, hold on. Since y'all we've been captive so long, we got to take those captives we were. Because the real corrupt criminals are the ones who housing these jakes, man.
right.
These Israelites, they the real damn criminals.
Because they frame mischief by law, man.
God,
they
bro.
use their laws to frame the mischief, man.
God, brother.
Bring about, you know.
Salaki. When you look into the word criminal, man, the root word goes back to criminal, which is red. You know what I'm saying? So when words really do matter, man. You gotta understand that we're like the brother was saying, we're in this position, all right, because the Lord allowed you to put us in this position. You know what I'm saying? So pretty soon He's gonna get us up out of this, all right. But by His will, not by anything we can do. See, we can go get a Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms or Barack Obama, but they're not doing nothing for our people because they're still homeless out here. There's still people out here still hurting, all right.
Well, and the unfortunate part about politics in general, and it's hard for a lot of people to see, is that like when people look at a presidency and one thing goes wrong,
Politicians are liars.
So that's the bad rap. That's the general rap that you
They all
get.
lie. They give promises of one thing and they do something completely different, man.
You're right about that. But the thing is like, so especially the presidency, the biggest job of the world, the United States president, is that one thing goes bad, all the pointers point back at them, right? Well, when you have such a big job like that, you can't control everything. But the one thing you can try and control most is by influencing the younger generation. And so that's the one thing that if you don't like President Obama, even Trump, no matter how terrible as a person the president is.
Oh, I gotta get this one. Get the conversation.
This is Proverbs 21 in verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, He turneth it whithersoever He will.
Yeah, so Donald Trump or Barack Obama or any president you want, that Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, okay, any king that's in place throughout the whole earth, Vladimir Putin, or Kim Jong-un, Xi Jinping, or Macron, you know, what's the Canada? What's the Canada guy? Justin Trudeau. You know, all those kings, whatever they got going on, their heart, which in the Hebrew that word means la'ah, which is your mind, is in the hand of the Lord. He turneth it whithersoever He will, man. So the things that these different presidents are doing, ultimately Yahweh Shema Shai is the driving force behind it. That's why Donald Trump is in office right now, because he's going to push forth the destruction of America, man.
That's right.
You know, because these trade wars with China are going to actually lead into real wars, man. You know,
Gather down into the
Valley of Jehoshaphat.
Oh, yeah.
Lead with a voice.
So really, ultimately, whoever you put in office, Yahweh Shema Shai gonna put them in office just to do His will. You know? just do his will. That's
We love that Trump is in office.
Yeah.
He's the psycho we need
Yeah, bro.
to bring about the end.
He's
that
actually
we're looking
woken
for.
up. Slocky, he's actually woken our people up.
We
'cause
love
Obama put our people to sleep for 8 years, man. We've been asleep. We've been fast asleep for 8 years, and now Trump has that cold splash of water in our face to wake our people up. Finally.
I was going to ask you too, though. Are you familiar with the Baker families? Like the,
What family?
Like the so-called Baker families, like the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers.
Yeah, I mean,
You believe in them?
Shadow government.
Do you believe they're in like more control than like the presidents, or do you like?
I think that they have a lot of influence.
I know you had been one of them.
They have an enormous, big families like that have an enormous influence on politicians like Bill Gates, Bill and Melinda Gates. They have these billionaires, people with a ton of money, no matter where they get it from, have a lot of influence because they have a lot behind their name where they say something and somebody's going to listen. They can call anybody up and anybody's going to pick up their phone, no matter who it is.
There's something in the scriptures that talks about the secret counsel of the wicked. And basically, the scripture. I could pull the scripture, but there's a shadow government, man, that
Go
goes.
to it.
Might as
Psalm
well.
64. Psalm 64. What you gonna say?
And if I could say this about Bill and Melinda Gates, if you knew that did you know that they were what's the Margaret Sanger?
Margaret Sanger, yeah, the one who created abortion.
Who created Planned Parenthood?
Oh, yeah.
What's
Yeah.
eugenicists? So Bill and Melinda Gates are eugenicists. You know what I'm saying? So the eugenics was started by Margaret Sanger, who said that black people, all right, you can look it up.
I know.
She said that we were weeds, that we need to be removed. We were weeds. Okay, black and brown people. So Bill and Melinda Gates, anything that they have to say, I don't want to hear. I'm being honest with you. It's not good.
We're finna get wrapped up. My fault.
Yeah, no, it's all good. No, I was just telling them that Bill and Melinda Gates is eugenicists. So basically, they want to see us removed.
I got something for him though, real quick. This is Psalm 64. It says, "Hear my voice, O Yahweh, and
Hold on,
my
before
prayer."
you bring that, we're gonna end off on that. Get that Job 9.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So the earth is being given into the hand of the wicked. Now, like you was talking about the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Yep.
Ultimately they're lesser elites. Yep. They're part of the corporate 300, man.
That's right.
They with the Bilderberg group, right?
Yep.
These they're ultimately lesser elites. That's why Bill Gates he don't have. I seen something earlier, like a meme. They said Bill Gates don't have no college education. No kind of doctorate
He dropped out of
degree.
college.
He don't have no kind of experience in.
No credentials.
Yeah, no.
Except money.
The founder of Facebook dropped out of college.
Oh yeah, Mark Zuckerberg. And he's a lesser elite too.
So-called Jew.
Because he got a lot of say so on what's going on right now. But all of a sudden though, Bill Gates is now such a mastermind in medication.
He's out front now.
now you know how to create a vaccination, man.
Yeah.
They're physicians of no value.
That's right. So it lets you know that the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Because how in the hell can Bill Gates create a vaccination that everybody needs to use, man?
How the hell does he have the answers?
Right.
You have no credentials.
Nah, bro. What, Dr. Fauci? Dr. Fauci.
Remember the Zika virus? The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was behind it. Down in South America. Nah, bro. Come on, man.
Hilarious. They've been down there killing off Jakes on the Western Africa, man.
Yeah.
I gotta go, but I hope to see you guys again soon out here. I'm glad I got to talk to you guys and get some of your input. I would shake y'all's hands, but just because of everything. Usually I have a mask on, but my name's Mike. Michael, everybody calls me Mike. But yeah.
Okay, Mike.
See you guys again.
Okay, Mike.
Mike E.
I'm trying.
Lord willing, you be our slave. One of us, brothers.
He's a slave.
That's crazy.
Hey, look, he ran for office.
What?
office.
In this area.
No, he's not. Yeah, but she gonna make sure. Hey, we're not ready for shit. You gonna run
for his life.
Run for your life.
This is Psalm 64. I just had to bring this last little scene. This is Psalm 64. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
It's a lot, my fault. He tried to come up here like he like, man, I don't have no problem with you guys. I really want to help you guys. We don't give a fuck. All right? The Lord is gonna help us. We don't want your help. We got the Alpha Omega on our side. What the hell we need your help for?
God, though he go crouching, and his words were smooth. It's sweet.
So sweet, bro.
Talk about the damn government. A child is born and the government is on his shoulders. And that shit, how was shot.
Hey, bro, the wicked are strange from as soon as they get born, they go speaking lies, man. Out here speaking that lies.
And politicians are fork-tongued like hell, man.
He's a politician. Think this place gonna last, man. Yeah, he's a political major.
Yeah.
Get your ass out of here, man.
Think this place gonna last?
Right.
They're masters of double speak, man.
Hey, that's what it all boiled down to. We start telling them, like, look, the Lord's finna destroy this bitch.
Yeah, you start getting
I don't care about no government. What you trying to do with the government? The Lord's finna destroy this place, man.
God, man. This is Psalm.
Alright, bless you, brother.
This is.
I don't want to step in.
No, you good, brother. Come on through, brother. Come on.
Yeah, it's all right.
You good,
I
brother?
had a question, if I may. It's no offense, of course. Genesis, chapter 1, verse 28, 29, and 30. What are your thoughts on that?
Jesus, what it is? Every tree? I think we was bringing it up.
Genesis 1, 28, 29, 30. And Yahweh blessed them, and Yahweh said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply. Okay. And God blessed them, and God said unto them...
you got to start up at 27, man. Start at 26, matter of fact.
And God said, Let us make man in our image. You smoking reefer, man?
Yeah, that's definitely weed. Smell that. Yeah. You might want to put it down on the altar of the Lord. This is an altar right here.
Man.
Yeah, this is an altar. Just as respect unto the Heavenly Father, it's only begotten Son. The angels, you don't want to spark that up.
It's a herb. It's a herb.
No, you can't smoke it though. That's a whole nother chemical concoction. Thank you, brother. I'm just trying to be a good brother to you. I want the Lord to get on you, you know. Get on you. Get on me too, shit. Get my ass.
You're not gonna say
no. You let people smoke weed at my altar? I'm slap the hell out your ass, man.
Yeah, the Most High wouldn't allow us. But this is Genesis 1 and 26, like the brother wanted us to bring out. And it says, And God said, Let us make man in our image.
Now, the first context you got to understand in here is that God. Now, you think this is the Most High God? Is that your understanding on that scripture? That's really going in the Hebrew. That word is Elohim, which means powers. So it was multiple. It wasn't just God, the Most High God. It was actually His only begotten Son and the angels that He created. You know, which are the elect, the 144,000 is going to be saved in the end. So.
Plural.
Right, plural. So when they say let us make man like Himself, it was talking about the sons of God. You know, make them like us.
That's right. And it says, Let us make man in our image.
Let them make them in our image as righteous beings. You know, because the Elohim, they were actually the gods with the lowercase g. You know, so they was making a nation within that was just like them. You know, we got to give it right back. Harmonious arrangement. We finna go, Mark.
Listen, I'm gonna read it kind of quick because the brother here has to head out soon. I'm gonna read it before. It says, After our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
And that's really going into the nation of Israel, you know, because the sons of God was that righteous seed that was set up, and then eventually they became a powerful nation. Yabashima Shapita, Shalom, brother. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up later too. Read the last precept one more time.
It says, And Yahweh said, Let us make man in our image, after our likeness.